Hello everyone, Pi here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. As you can see, we have a vacant spot here on our island, and unfortunately, Roald has left us. So you know what that means, villager hunting here in this video. I'm not really too sure who we're looking for or what kind of personality type villager we are looking for, but all I know is I was kind of getting tired of Roald, and I just needed something new and someone new on this island. So before we get started, if you're new here, be sure to click subscribe and click the bell to get notifications on all upcoming Nintendo content. And as you can see on our island here, we have Goldie, Stitches, Sherb, Raymond, Cephalobot, Diana, Maple, Paulo, and Mary. So we are looking for someone new. I'm not really too sure who we are going to be looking for, but all in all, I'm excited to get this villager hunt underway. We have 46 Nook Mile tickets here to use on this villager hunt. I'm kind of looking for maybe a horse, maybe a deer. I do really like Eric a lot, but I'm trying to plan my island for the springtime, and I really want to have springtime villagers on this island. Okay, let's see here on our first Nook Mile ticket who we will get. Bring out my vaulting pole. I will have to use my ladder, it looks like. I do not see this villager yet. With the peaches here. Where is this villager? Oh! And there we have it, a horse. Victoria, she's kind of cute, actually. I really enjoy her look, but I don't like the jockey look. I like the color of her fur, I guess you could say, her coat there, but if she wasn't wearing that, I would actually go with her on the first try here, but Victoria, we gotta move on. We can't pick on the first try. Oh god. Who is that, Wart? Yikes. That is not a good start here on this Nook Miles journey for a new villager. Wart Jr., yes. Came here on a whim, he said. Yikes. No thank you. Now, I haven't done a villager hunt in so long, and I totally forgot just how long this takes when you're going back and forth between the airport and speaking to Orville, so this takes a long time. Probably 20 Nook Mile tickets takes you around an hour or so, I want to say, if I remember correctly, but yeah, this definitely takes a long time, especially if you're looking for someone very specific. This could take you hours and hours upon end. Oh, I see a horse there, another horse. Ooh. I don't really like how her ears match her shirt. Who is this? Ooh, Poppy. Ah, there's someone on this island. Oh, you're here visiting too. Hey, I'm Poppy in your pie from Dodoville. These horses, man, I'm telling ya, they are pretty cute looking, but doesn't really give me the spring vibe that I'm looking for on my island. I never noticed the sort of Dalmatian-y look on Poppy's legs that he or she has. I want to say Poppy is a girl, but I never noticed that. Cute, but not what we're looking for. This looks to be sort of the same island we had with Wart Jr. Who is that? It's a peacock or ostrich. Sandy. Decent looking, not really what we're looking for either when it comes to like a springtime villager island build. I really want to incorporate like a flower shop, have like a soccer field maybe. So I'm really getting rid of all the summertime items that I had on my island. I never really got going during the winter season. I didn't even decorate for Christmas. I've just been so busy, but I'm really back here on Animal Crossing New Horizons. So if you enjoy this content, be sure to click like and click subscribe so you don't miss any new videos dropping in the future. Looks like we have cherries here on this island, and is that going to be Chief? I believe it is. It's Chief. Yep. Unfortunately, we're not really looking for Chief. I'm a diehard Buffalo Bills fan, so I would never have someone on my island with the name of Chief. So unfortunately, if you're a fan of Chief, he's not coming on my island. Ooh, is that Blue Bear? Yes, it is. I do like Blue Bear, but unfortunately, Blue Bear is the same colors as Sherb, and Sherb is probably one of my favorite villagers next to Mary and Maple, so I feel like it would just be weird having two villagers of the same color on your island. I mean, if you were going for a blue-themed island, then yes, Sherb and Blue Bear are the perfect fit for your island, but unfortunately in this case, we got to pass on Blue Bear. So we've seen some horses, Blue Bear, we've seen Chief, and now we see, is that Carrie? I believe it is. I do like the kangaroos simply because they have the little baby in their pouch there, but not really what we're looking for here when it comes to a spring villager build. Let's see here. Ooh. Who is that? Patty. She looks really cute. If I could put her house probably in where Diana's house is, where my farm is currently, because Diana replaced Hazel. Unfortunately, we did have Hazel, one of the ugliest villagers in my opinion, but Patty is interesting. Her house could go right there. That would be perfect. I do like her. Cute looking cow, but I'm not too sure. If we see her again on this villager hunt, we might have to pull the trigger. I can't really go for it right now. We are still really early into this villager hunt. All right, we are 2 down and docked at the target island. Delta Oscar is a go, Wilbur says. So let's see who we get here on this bamboo island. This is the first time we are encountering a bamboo island. Let's see here who we get on this island. So there's their campsite there. Did we just walk right past them? Were they in the corner? I thought so. Ooh. Nice looking springtime villager there. Ooh, Azalea. But again, she has the same colors as Sherb pretty much. I do like her pink on her ears and her pink eyelash there, or her eyeshadow, I should say. Well, we may only be here a short time, but I do hope we get to know each other better. Interesting. I'm going to have to pass simply because of the same colors as Sherb. I do like how she looked, you know, very springy, and of course Azalea is a flower, but we're going to have to pass on her. So far, all of the villagers that we have encountered are pretty nice looking in terms of their, you know, their looks overall. We've, of course, encountered the ugly Wart Jr., but that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, we do actually get another frog here, Jeremiah. Again, blue colored, so that is the theme so far of this villager hunt. Quickly, we are going to pass on him. I mean, he does have the same colors as Sherb, but he's just not what we're looking for here. So another bamboo island here, so let's see who we get. Hopefully, oh god, we're not even going to encounter whoever that is. The anteaters are really bad. They're some of the worst villagers, in my opinion, in the game. I think sheep are really, really bad as well. I think it's Dominic, his name is, but that was really awful. So as soon as I say we haven't really encountered any ugly villagers, we get 2 back-to-back in Jeremiah and whoever the heck that was. I believe that is Blanche. Yes, it is. I don't mind Blanche. Just whatever the heck she is wearing is hideous. She looks like she's about to teach us kung fu. We're not gonna bring her back to our island. There's a campsite over there. Ooh, who is that? That is a deer there. Let's see. Lopez. Wow. Kind of got some weird vibes going on there with the the green or the teal turquoise in his ears, the pink around his eyes, and of course the yellow fur skin there. So we are going to quickly pass on him. So another short little island here and a monkey. We are not going to encounter whoever that is either. If I don't really like them, I'm not really going to like waste my time going to talk to them. I mean, I probably should to see what their names are, but I don't know. Alrighty, so another island here. We've probably encountered maybe 15 villagers and another anteater. Unfortunately, we're going to say no to Annalisa. Wow, Annalisa. Again, looks like she's going to either teach us kung fu or eat some sushi. But Annalisa, unfortunately, if you're a fan of her, we're not going to take her on our trip here back to Dodoville. I do see some feet up there. It does look like it's either an anteater. Yes, it is. I was going to say it's either an anteater or the same thing that Blanche is, like a peacock bird there. But this is Olaf. Holy cow. What an awful villager there. Jeez. I don't think I've ever seen him before. Totally a weird looking villager. Those anteaters, man, they are not pretty to look at. So we're on a pretty bad stretch here of some ugly looking villagers here. Let's see if this trend stops here. Let's see if we can get someone decent looking. Springtime vibes. Definitely no more anteaters. What is that? That is an eagle. We're not taking that either. So a really bad stretch we're on right now, as you can see. Holy cow. Who is that? Is that Guff or Gruff? Whatever his name is. Yeah, Gruff. Oh my god. These villagers that we have encountered probably in the last little bit here, maybe the last 10 minutes, have been awful. Definitely not what we're looking for. Gruff wouldn't be so bad if you're looking for a Halloween type island. If you get him on there, maybe he has like a Frankenstein look with his green skin and you can kind of dress him up, but no, not what we're looking for with spring right around the corner. Let's see here, and it's Patty again. I believe that's Patty, yes. We liked her the first time around, and we are on a bad stretch here when it comes to villagers. Maybe we take her. I believe we might take her just because of how bad the stretch of villagers are that we have seen. So why not? Let's take her back to Dodoville. Let's go. I think her house could be really cute in the farm area. And she does look like a nice springtime villager. I like her. I like the way she looks. Something different. I don't think I've ever had a cow on my island. So something different, something new. Let's try it out here. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click like and comment down below your thoughts on Patty or any of the villagers that we saw in this villager hunt. For more Animal Crossing New Horizons content and Nintendo content, keep it locked here, right here on this channel.